Hi there, this is Solitary Ronin from Solitary Ronin Films, and welcome to another Umbrella haul video. I don't do haul videos very often, but when I do, sometimes they're from Umbrella. If you don't know, Umbrella are a wonderful company from Australia who do collector's editions of not only some Australian films but some all-time classics and cult films. They also do standard editions, slip cover editions, some ridiculous editions. They have a 4K David Lynch Dune set coming with sand in it. They have a special edition of Michael Mann's The Keep on 4K with one of the crosses. I don't think it's an actual cross, but a replica cross from The Keep itself. And recently they were doing a buy one get one free sale, mostly on slipcover editions, not the collector's editions, and the collector's editions that I already have. In typical Solitary Ronin fashion, it was a buy one get one free, but I ended up getting 9 releases instead of 10. So as usual, my maths wasn't quite right. So I'm just going to go through all of them. Some of them are upgrades, but some of them are new to the collection. So we'll start with a film that is new to the collection, but I have seen it before. And this is the slipcover 4K edition of Richard Stanley's Hardware. As you can see, it's got very nice spot gloss. And if I take off the J card, it's got more spot gloss on the back. So the Umbrella 4Ks are very good because you also get a Blu-ray. You know, obviously Arrow have been upgrading lots of their films from Blu-ray to 4K, but you just get the 4K disc. Whereas Umbrella pretty much always have a Blu-ray with it as well, which is really good. And they also have reversible artwork if you want to get rid of the Australian certificate sticker. No booklet with these, you have to buy the collector's edition to get a booklet, but they did do a kind of large collector's edition of Hardware, which is probably sold out because they do sell out pretty quickly. As with most of these are stuffed with extras. There's an interview with Richard Stanley, an audio commentary with Stanley, a commentary with Stanley and the producer. There's a making of, an interview with another producer. There is a video essay, deleted and extended scenes, a storyboard featurette, Richard Stanley and Hardware 2, which obviously never happened. There's a Hardware promo video with Iggy Pop and Lemmy from Motorhead, of course. Rites of Passage, there's a 1983 Richard Stanley short film, Incidents in an Expanding Universe, a 1985 short film, The Voice of the Moon, 1990 documentary, and The Sea of Perdition, a 2008 short film, and a trailer. Again, I saw this years ago, but I do need to watch again and again because it's buy one get one free. You probably are guilty of buying titles that perhaps you might not have bought if they were full price. But a film I really should have bought by now, but I chose this a pretty good time to buy it. Bizarrely, a film I've never seen, even though I should have. Another film, I mean, I ask the question every now and again, name an Australian film that actually makes Australia look like a nice place to live in. But this is Long Weekend, a riff on The Most Dangerous Game, and this edition includes the original soundtrack CD as well. This is part of the Ozploitation Classics, and this is number 12. So I have a few of these, not all of them. And then you've got different artwork inside, and you have the 2 discs and a booklet in this one. And again, this one is stuffed with special features. Apart from the CD soundtrack, there's 8 collector lobby cards. There's a 2021 interview with actress Bryony Behetz and director Colin Eggleston, director Colin Eggleston's sons, Tony and Sam Reed. There's a 2022 interview with executive producer, a new audio interview with the same executive producer, extended Not Quite Hollywood interviews. Not Quite Hollywood is a wonderful documentary about the Australian exploitation cinema. Nature found them guilty, a panel discussion in the Stills Gallery, accompanied by audio interview with actor John Hargreaves, and a new long weekend trailer from 2008 with a commentary, and there's also a new Colin Eggleston trailer reel, and an excerpt from Whitsunday Ash, the lost Colin Eggleston film, and there's also a trailer. So again, long weekend is stuffed to the gills with extras as well. And then next, from Anne Turner, who directed Celia, which I love, from 2006, comes Irresistible. This stars Emily Blunt and Susan Sarandon and Sam Neill. Again, nice spot glossing on the back. And again, it will have reversible artwork to get rid of that certificate. The words Hitchcockian are on the back of this. But because of Celia, I thought I would pick this up. This is the latest. I mean, Anne Turner hasn't directed a lot of films. This is from 2006. So I thought I would check it out, because who doesn't like a bit of Sam Neill and Susan Sarandon? So this has a commentary with Anne Turner and executive producer Sue Maslin, film locations, a video essay by Paul Hagel, and behind the scenes with cast and crew, and a trailer. Next, it's another Australian film. This is Suburban Mayhem. Again, all of these had, well, apart from the long weekend, which is a separate kind of part of Umbrella's labels, all of these had larger collector's editions, obviously. So this is Suburban Mayhem, again with the nice gloss, and there's some words on the back in a comic book type manner. Again, I think this is fairly recent, and again you'll get reversible artwork. I think this is from 2004 maybe, something along those lines. And it's about suburban mayhem, apparently. So it's a commentary with the director, the producer and screenwriter, an interview with the director Paul Goldman, interview with the composer Mick Harvey, who used to be a Bad Seed, an interview with the producer, interview with screenwriter, the A to Z of Suburban Mayhem, what is the film about, cast and crew interviews, blooper reel, deleted scenes, the receptionist mockumentary, and you seem to get the soundtrack as well. So we'll see what that looks like. Quite a few of these actually come with codes to support Australian physical media. There's actually, if you put in enter Umbrella 15, you'll get 15% off your next order. I don't know if that will work for everybody. So that's Suburban Mayhem. So that's the films that I either haven't seen or haven't seen for a few years. Now we come to the upgrades. So the first one is Kiyoshi Kurosawa's Pulse on 4K. And again, this also comes with a Blu-ray disc as well. And again, it'll be the reversible artwork. And again, this came with a bigger, thicker collector's edition. I've got another 15% off. I wonder if you can put them all up together and make it 45%. Probably not. Yeah, I need to re-watch this one. It's been a wee while since I've seen Pulse. You get a commentary with Alexandra Hela-Nicholas. So that was one of the reasons for picking this up, because I do like Alexandra Hela-Nicholas. If she's watching, she can come on the channel at any time. Ghost of the Machine, an interview with Kiyoshi Kurosawa. Apocalypse of Alienation, Gazing into the Abyss in Kiyoshi Kurosawa's Pulse. An audio essay by Anton Batel. An archive making of director Kiyoshi Kurosawa, Broken Circuits, an interview, and the cinematographer Junichiro Hayashi, Creepy Images, an interview and a trailer. So again, that's both 4K and Blu-ray of the other Kurosawa's Pulse. And then without a slipcover, Peter Weir's The Last Wave on 4K and Blu-ray. Bizarrely, I've still never seen The Last Wave. I have it on DVD in a Peter... or is it Blu-ray? No, I think it is actually Blu-ray. On a Peter Weir box set, which I still haven't watched for some reason. But I thought I would pick up the 4K and Blu-ray, and that would give me an excuse to watch it. Again, no booklet. This had a again, a collector's edition which sold out really quickly. Lots of these umbrella editions do. This has a commentary with Alex Tolopoulos. Why can't all these people who do extras just be called like Mr. and Mrs. Smith? Filmmaker Travis Akhtar, there's a Jim McElroy interview, a Russell Boyd interview, a Richard Chamberlain interview, and various other things, including a trailer from Hell. So that's The Last Wave, so I'll finally get around to watching it. I mean, all these slipcovers editions are limited, as is this GSA 4K and Blu-ray. So these are range from like 2,000 or 1,500 of each. This is 2,500 of these were printed. Of course, this is Park Wick's wonderful GSA, probably my favourite of his films. It does have obviously the two legends, Byung-Hun Lee and Hong Sang-ho. Again, this is a 4K and Blu-ray. There's the discs, just in case you don't believe me. And again, there's lots of special features in this. A commentary with Park Chan-wook with English subtitles, which is quite handy. There's a commentary with Park Chan-wook, Song Kang-ho, Lee Byung-hun, Lee Young-hee, Kim Tae-woon, Shin Hae-gun with English subtitles. There's a archival featurette, there's a making of, and there's a series of archival introductions by the film by members of the cast, behind the scenes montage, because we've got to have a montage, opening ceremony footage, letter from a private music video, Take the Power Back music video, a theatrical trailer, TV spot, another interview with Park Chan-wook, and behind the scenes still gallery. So that's GSA, and again, reversible artwork to get rid of the certificate. So that's the wonderful GSA. I came very close to ordering the collector's edition of the 4K, but didn't, so there. Next is Shane Carruth's Upstream Colour. While not as wonderful as Primer, I do need to re-watch this one. because I don't think I gave it my full attention the last time. It does have a lovely slip cover for upstream colour. That's just the usual cover. Yeah, Shane Carruth is an interesting filmmaker. And again, this is covered in special features. This has an audio commentary by science fiction expert Andrew Frost, an experimental video response by filmmaker Ian Haig, who knows what that'll be like, a teaser trailer, Head Like the Sun, another teaser trailer, Starling teaser trailer, and isolated soundtrack. So that's upstream colour with, again, lovely spot gloss, because that's what we're interested in. And this is just a bit of fun. I did have the network Blu-ray of this, but I just upgraded to a nice slipcover edition because it was buy one get one free, and I'm not very mentally stable. This is Sean Connery, of course playing a Swede, as you'd expect. Strangely enough, his Swedish accent sounds a lot like his Russian accent, which sounds a lot like his Chicago accent. But he's playing a Swedish security officer. Co-stars Ian McShane, and it's about, strangely enough, a kidnapping with a ransom. It's a lot of fun. It's not tremendous, but again, you get to see Sean Connery as a Swede, because I know everybody has been waiting all their life to see Sean Connery as a Swede. You do get a feature-length commentary by Lee Pfeiffer, editor of Cinema Retro magazine, along with film historians Paul Scrabble and Tony Latino. And you also get the Wilderness Period, Kim Newman on Sean Connery. You also get Sean Connery's 70s trailer reel, alternate title sequence, a trailer and a teaser. So that's Ransom, and that's the end of this buy one get one free haul from Umbrella Entertainment. The sale is over, but no doubt every now and again they will do sales of their collector's editions or other titles. You know, the buy one get one free, they also do DVDs as well, so if you prefer just DVDs, then they'll do that as well. So thanks so much for watching. Please let me know which one of these films you've seen and what you think of them, and hopefully join me again for probably more Umbrella hauls at some point. This is Solitary Ronin from Solitary Ronin Films, saying farewell.